Hello. Can you say Willy on YouTube? Not in the mood for a fight with anybody.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the owner of the Sugar Belle.
I know what you're thinking. She's done her hair. Whoa, a male appendage.
I hope you're enjoying watching me pack orders at high speed. I had a few messages on here and on Instagram asking me how I started the Sugar Belle and yeah, basically, how did I get started? So I just thought I'd go into that because I can't believe I haven't already. So I started the Sugar Belle in 2021. But before that, I was known as the Pineapple Lobster. Now, I started that in 2016. I had just had my second child, little Robin, and as a lot of mothers do, they experience a kind of identity crisis. And I wasn't working, I'd left my job as a nurse in the Air Force, and I had kind of lost all sense of self. Having always loved drawing, I was doing that whilst I was at home looking after my two children, and it kind of gave me that creative outlet. And then I thought, this would be a great idea. Why don't I start an Etsy shop and start selling some little designs? So I started and I made my Instagram channel, which I was then Pineapple Lobster. And it kind of was in that golden era of Instagram where artists were just absolutely flying on Instagram. And I grew, relatively quickly for a new account. Before I knew it, I very quickly got to over 1,000 followers by doing art challenges and stuff like that, and engagement was massive. I remember when I used to post back then, I'd get like 200-300 likes each post, no problem. It really was the golden age of Instagram. And then I was doing that for a couple of years, and in 2017 I started my job as a TA, a teaching assistant, and things massively took a back seat. There was a lot of things going on in my life, a lot of change, and I just didn't have time. So everything was switched off. I didn't use my social media. It was completely and utterly dead and over. And then I realised I still needed that creative outlet. I still needed to do something. I wasn't myself without it. So I started the Sugar Belle. Now, my surname is Belle, and sugar just seemed like a really cool word to put in front, as most things that I draw are pretty sweet. So the Sugar Belle was born in 2021, and I opened up and changed my name on my Etsy shop, changed my name on all my social media, and kind of just rebranded and started again. Yeah, that's just how I started really. And I started my YouTube channel, well, officially it was a year ago, but I only posted 3 videos and then I stopped yet again. I seem to have this issue with winter time. When it comes to as soon as it gets to autumn, I just want to hibernate and stop doing anything, but I'm not going to do that this year, do not panic. So yeah, and here we are, Sugar Belle up and running. So that's kind of like a brief history as to how I started and where I'm at now. And with that, I'm going to let you carry on watching me pack loads of orders.
I know what you're thinking. She's done her hair. Whoa, I haven't. I went to the hair salon. This will last about 0.2 seconds because I just sort of put it up in a bun straight away because it's always in the way. But yeah, cute. So I am going into work today for a training day, which I know will be absolutely thrilling. But when I got home last night, it was our first training day yesterday, which was Monday. I had 4 orders come through during the day and I did those in the evening. So I think you'll probably see that filmed. Now I've done a new setup in here, and I've got my Cricut here. It's not on the floor anymore because that was ridiculous. And so I've got like a little packing station, which is just the best thing ever. So I do have 1 order left that I just was too tired to do last night, and that is 2 lots of tea cake bunting. So I shall cut and make those later. and any orders that come through today, I will do those later on. My goal when I get home as well is to make some new freebie stickers because I don't have any left. So freebie stickers for people who have ordered. And then today is the day that my new pins come. Let me just check the time. I don't want to be late for work. Today's the day that my new pins come. So they're arriving at some point today. I've had to get them shipped to a random place, a random newsagent somewhere not far away. And I'll do a little unboxing hopefully later. Now, a lot of you said that, let me just find it. Here they are. So I had a scary number of people message me and say, Sarah, your bubblegum pin that's faded and horrible. Not for anyone that didn't see my last vlog, I ordered some pins from Sticker Mule and they were all faded and horrible and none of them printed properly. So I'm waiting today on a new set of pins, but I showed how disappointed I was with the unboxing and how awful it was. But a lot of you messaged me after my last vlog to say that this pin looked like a willy. Can you say willy on YouTube? I don't know. Okay, looked like a male appendage. Now, I didn't see this at first, which is unusual for me. Normally I'd be the first to spot such a thing. But so many of you messaged me about that and it did make me chuckle. And that's how I know I found my right audience. So thank you if you messaged me about the willy pin. I agree it does. So I will do an unboxing later. This is kind of going to be my new setup moving forward. And it's probably going to be this same lighting because it's going to be dark now forever. Because in the UK, in September, it starts to get dark super early and I'm at work. I don't get back from work till 4:45 after I've picked my son up from his school. So it's just going to be dark all the time. But, you know, it is 25 to 8 in the morning now. And it's starting to get light, but it's just going to get dark soon, isn't it? So right then, off to work for me. I will see you later when we do an unboxing and I'll probably look slightly more disheveled than I do now. Although there aren't any kids in at the moment, like I say, it's training. It is still a bit of a brain drain. So see you later.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
It is Wednesday today. Yeah, it is Wednesday today and it is my official first day back at work, although I have been on training for the last 2 days. The children come back today and if you have any children at home that are going back to school today, don't worry, there are wonderful people like me there to receive them. If you had a look at my last vlog, you will know that I had some disastrous pins that arrived from Sticker Mule. I ordered about 80 different styles, 80 I ordered 80 pins with about 8 different designs, and every single one of them turned out really, really bad. They were faded, they were just awful. You couldn't even see the design on them. So the reprints happened last week and they were due to arrive yesterday, but they didn't come, so they are now due to arrive today. So I will do an unboxing of those later on in this video. Please, fingers crossed, because I'm just not in the mood for a fight with anybody. So I hope that they're fine, otherwise I'm just going to ask for a refund. What's new in Sugar Belle world? Interesting thing about starting a YouTube channel I have found is you get people contact you. I have emails off companies. I've had some really cute ones like diamond painting, you know, when you do, it's a bit like paint by numbers but with diamonds and it makes like a really sparkly thing. Lovely. They've asked me if I would do a video of it. I haven't got the patience to do a video of me painting diamonds, but I really appreciated the fact that they reached out to me. I also had a printing company get in touch with me and offered me some free prints, and then I would give a code, which I did get the free prints. Never want to pass up like a free thing. So I had my postcards made for my thank you cards, and they're amazing, they're lovely, but I'm not going to spread the code because you can get them much cheaper in other places. Yeah, I think if you can get stuff cheaper, I would be a bit, and the same quality, I think it might be a bit hypocritical of me to try and give people a discount code when it still works out cheaper and the same quality somewhere else. I hope that makes sense. But my favourite one that I've had so far was an email that said, "Hello Sarah, we've looked at your social media and we've seen your YouTube channel and we think that you're a perfect fit for our brand." At this point I am excited. It is time. Somebody is going to send me a free microphone or a free heat press. Ah! No, that is not what I was the perfect fit for. So they are a brand that specialises in mothers-to-be. I may have put on some weight. Recently discovered pastel donatas, which are those wonderful little Portuguese pastry tarts, like an egg custard. Oh my god, they're amazing. And I have been travelling around all the shops, trying all the different ones and trying to rank them in order of the best ones. Number 1, Nando's, obviously. Number 2, M&S. Number 3, Lidl. You're welcome. I'm not pregnant. I am not pregnant. I have 2 children. They are not fresh children. They are not fresh from thy womb. They are 9 and 11. My daughter starts secondary school today. She is not a fresh child. So this company reached out to me and said, "Sarah, you're a perfect fit. Can we send you a C-section pack for new mums?" What? I haven't had a section. My babies, they came out that way. I'm just not entirely sure when I have mentioned C-sections. Like, unless I've done it without knowing, maybe I look like I'm like struggling to move. So it was a no from me. I appreciated that they thought I was the perfect fit for their brand, but if anyone wants to send me a microphone, I'm probably the perfect fit for that. I'd love a new microphone or a camera. Oh, a new machine that cuts stuff beautifully and doesn't need calibrating every 4 seconds like a Cricut. I'd love that. I'm probably the perfect fit for those things, not C-sections. So anyway, I am going to work today. Welcome back to all the children that are coming into school today. You'll have my happy smiling face to receive you. I shall do a pin unboxing at the end of this video, and hopefully, I really hope that they're okay. So this vlog obviously is really hard to film because I'm back at work and it is really difficult to juggle. So my day involves, I get up at 5:30, I make lunches, all that jazz. I tend to just sit on the computer, do little bits and bobs with Sugar Belle, and then take my new routine off, take my son, drop him off at breakfast club, drop my daughter off at school, take myself to school. We're all in different schools. and then I have half an hour lunch at work, rarely, and in that half an hour I quickly try and like be active on social media and respond to things and whatnot. And then I get home about 4:45 after I pick my son up from after school club, and then I sit on my computer and do orders, which takes me up until about 9 o'clock at night. So it's quite exhausting. And that's just doing orders, that's not designing anything new, and I'm trying to film, and you know, you just gotta hustle. Just gotta hustle, because that's what I want to do. So excuse the fact that it's going to often be just a higgledy-piggledy mess of jigsawed bits of me doing orders, random bits of me chatting utter nonsense, and I hope that I can continue to keep this up. I think that's everything. Right, let's go.
These are my new pins, and this is the comparison between the new ones and the old ones. So the top one is the new pin, and although you can't really see on this, the colours are much darker. The loopy print, this is the old one and this is the new one, and as you can see, the one on the right is loads darker, and you can see the print like perfectly on that one. So much better. Also, none of these were stuck together this time, so if you saw my last vlog, you'll have seen that when I took them out of the bag, loads of them were stuck together where the glue had gone on the back, and then it ripped all the acrylic off, but all of these were just perfect condition. There we go, so much better. Custard cream, the old yellow rectangle, and there's the new one. Although you can't, again, see it perfectly on here. The print's much darker, and you can see all the little details. If you can hear huffing and puffing and yawning, that is my husband, who is sat next to me, trying to be silent. And here's the bubblegum print, the old one on the left and the new one on the right. This is really dark in real life, and it's hard to see because I was sat in my kitchen in the sunlight, but yeah, it's loads better. Loads better. And this is the pickles. This one you can't really tell, but it's just much darker. On the black you can see the text. You can see the pickles more clearly, and it's more pink instead of yellow, and just not looking like it's been in the sun for ages. The creative juice, the new pin on the right hand side, the old one on the left. Again, it's just not as faded. It's just much more clearer and brighter. Much better. Oh, the cute little dog. Old one on the left, new one on the right. Again, you can't really see on this video, but the one on the right is just darker, the deeper colours, and it doesn't look as washed out. So here they are, and they're backing cards. So this is the one that was fine to read, is good for the soul. This was fine in the first place, so I didn't need a reprint of this one. And I think it looks really pretty on this background. I tried to make it match with that same sort of colour scheme. And there they all are, all together. Here's the bubblegum pin. It's really cute, very pastel-y. Forever blowing bubbles. Let's line them all up in a little row. Custard cream, biscuit lover. See, I've used my old one there for my old, my biscuit lover pin badge, because I hadn't made a new one. I'd forgot about the custard cream. The artist pin, the little crayon, the little bit loopy. Again, I've gone for just like really plain sort of pastel backgrounds on some of these, except for this one, creative juice. I like that colour actually. The little Staffordshire dog, he is a cutie. On the purple background. The pickles, I like this one. Pickle Power on the green background. And there they all are. Super cute. Look how cute they look all together. So adorable. So adorable. I need to get my Biscuit Lover Club one in there too for the full effect. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. I am going to get busy listing my pins and adding them to my Etsy shop. Let me know what you think of them. And as always, in the words of all YouTubers, please like and subscribe. This is my journey, my quest to make my YouTube bigger and to hopefully be able to afford to leave my job as a TA. Year 6 in a primary school in the UK is pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy place to be. The kids are quite sassy. The work is very highly focused on exams that we call SATs, which have no bearing on a child's life and, in my opinion, are quite a lot of pressure on such little brains. And it's a lot of pressure on staff as well. Anyone who works in a primary school will know what SATs are like. And I just think it's a real shame for them to experience their last year in primary school with all that pressure. Let me know your thoughts on this. But I do find that it kind of drains my creativeness being at work all day. It leaves me at the end of the day just so emotionally tired, and I have little room for little capacity to do anything when I get home. It's a real struggle, and I am my 100% self when I'm doing Sugar Belle. It is who I am through and through, and it's something that I'm so passionate about, and it just makes me a better human when I'm doing it. So it's what I want to do full time, and to help me get there, I really want to document it, and I really want YouTube to also be, if possible, like a backup financially, because you need lots of sources of income when you're self-employed. So I'm going to really try. So please subscribe if you can. And I really hope that it helps the algorithm get me out there for other people who like to see these vlogs, and for other people who are on a journey the same as me, just trying to balance everything, trying to balance life, trying to balance being full-time and work somewhere, trying to balance everything. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. But that is all from me. I'm going to get cracking on my next vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in 1 to 2 weeks. Bye.